All right, it's knife time. We got blessed today for this knife time. Dude sent me an email and arranged to send me this, and I was able to look it up and everything, but he sent a little note with the package, little note, handwritten. It says, Lord Junk, I know you dig a frugal find. Check this $31 $dollar turkey, exclamation point. P.S. Sorry about the stains on the paper. My girl says it's mostly coconut oil. Do what thou wilt. Okay, mostly coconut. We'll put that over there. All right, and a box. It's kind of a cool box. It's got like little. It's got the helicopters, a tank. Got some dudes. I bet they drive Ford Raptor trucks and another tank. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, and it's got the chines, and it's a GTKii GTK2. There's words on here, and it says, I serve with honor, on and off the battlefield. The ability to control my emotions and my actions, regardless of circumstance, sets me apart from other men. Uncompromising integrity is my standard. My character and honor are steadfast. My word is my bond. That's some good-ass words, dude, on this box. Hell yeah. Oh, and this is a good sign. Oh, there's a little foam in there. This is a good sign, dude. It comes in bubble wrap. Remember when you were a kid and your parents would get a package, and even though it was their package, you still got a present because it was bubble wrap that you could pop and have a good time with. Dang, he says this is $31, and I looked it up. It is. There was a coupon code on that's just applied when you click the box on Amazon. I looked it up, dude, and wow, 31 bucks. I'd pay 31 bucks for that sheath. Look at that boy. Nice clamshell with a million mounting places. There's no way you couldn't find a system that could mount up to that sheath. Oh, and look, like a very similar to the Sativan Tech Locky thing, but color match, tan. I like that tan. I'm in the desert myself, being tempted. Wow. And it's got a little lanyard piece and plastic here. Let's check it out. Oof. Ooh. I know the steak is cold, but it's wrapped in plastic. Look at that. All right. Now, I saw this and I immediately recognized it. Yes. This looks just like Chris Reeves Pacific fixed blade knife, but it is not. Chris Reeves Pacific is discontinued, which was probably a poor move because, well, now I can get a Chinese version of it for $31, but man, it was in Mad Max Fury Road, and Tom Hardy had it strapped on his chest gear, the original Chris Reeves Pacific, you know, and then you probably had all those guys like diving into the sixth ring of hell called Reddit, trying to find out what knife that was. By the time they found out what knife that was, they found out it was discontinued, and it was a $400 knife to begin with almost, and then found out there's $700 to $800 on the secondary market. Well, dude, now you can cosplay on, young men. Here you go. Oh, no offense, man. Like, you know, intellectual, what do they call it? Intellectual fraud or whatever. I don't think that's the case here since it's a discontinued knife. You know, it's kind of like everybody using the crossbar lock, clutch lock, that type of thing. Now that the patent's up on that, I don't, you know, I'm sure Christopher Reeve made his chunk of money on that knife, and if he's upset about it, I'm sure he could hire a lawyer. But I don't see a problem with it. I looked this thing up. It's AUS 10, which I like AUS 10. Yeah, man, AUS 10 is good. It has similar properties to ATS 34, which Buck used for a while. Let's see how sharp it is. Look at Clear, shaven, sharp. Boom. Another step closer to my cam girl life, guys. Right on. Dude, sharp. Shaven sharp, 31 bucks. Os 10. 6 millimeters thick. That's a girthy boy. Girthy boy, girthy boy. It's not a boy toy, no, no. It's a girthy boy right there. Look at that. It comes with a black handle version too. And I believe this blade is coated. I believe I read it has some type of titanium coating, which is cool. I'm gonna beat the hell out of this thing. Since that note said, do what thou wilt. I'm gonna do what thou wilt with this. Yeah, 12.9 overall. 6.4 inch blade. 6.5 inch handle. You got a little bit more handle than blade. It has a really good balance point, I can tell. Right where it should be. Feels really good in hand. It really does. It's got a, between that ramp there and that dip there, and you can choke up on that choil. At least my large size hands can. Might want to be a little careful there. But look. You got a piece of the tang that sticks out. That is full tang, 6 millimeter, by the way. You got a piece of the tang that sticks out and almost has a little spiky do, which is good for skull crushing, for window breaking. Pop a window. You can pop a window with that. It's got a nice little guard there. This is a great design. And it is $31, and I can't believe that. I'm gonna leave the link for this. 59 to 61 HRC, it said. And yeah, goodness gracious. The fact that you're getting this sheath and this knife for 31 bucks, that's crazy. Like, if you had a Chris Reeves Pacific and you're like, man, I wish I had a different Kydex sheath for my knife, you could buy this and use this for it. Most likely. Maybe it's a little bit of reshaping here with your little heat gun or whatever, but man, that is pretty punk rock. Goodness. I mean, you know, I was gonna get into this whole thing about this video I saw. These guys were crying about American pride, don't buy Chinese made knives and stuff, and I used to be that guy. But you know, I'm not gonna pay almost $5 a gallon for a premium for my Harley, and then pay $275 for some water jetted American made knife and some chubby butted moron. I'm just not gonna do it anymore. When I could get something like this for 31 bucks, you're tripping, dude. You're tripping. This is like, seriously, like going and getting a Taco Bell lunch for yourself and then stopping and getting an energy drink or coffee. 31 bucks. Look, I'm gonna split a piece of hardwood here with my baton. I'm gonna attempt to. Maybe a piece of shit, maybe it'll break, but I doubt it. Look, it's in hardwood. I ain't moving my camera. We do this in one shot. Okay, we do it live. Oh, look at that. Hardwood. Yeah, man, that's a little rougher, but still got some more hair off my body. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's got good chopping geometry, for sure. You can do all the survival things with this, man. I might do like a whole bunch of dumb stuff with this knife. And this is like a gift, and I appreciate that. You know who you are. You know who you are. Yeah. I dig this, you guys. For sure. I don't think you could beat that. And like, knives like this are just, this changes the whole game, man, because nowadays I was looking, you know, a sharp finger, one of my all-time favorites, you know, nowhere near this level of a knife, and you know, they're 25 bucks before taxes and such now. This is like 31 bucks, that coupon. That's crazy. And like I said, this company makes other shapes and sizes of knives as well. I got to talking with this dude about how good that Sativian is, and he was like, well, hey, you should check out this. And you know what? I really don't have any qualms about having this, carrying this. This is like a good midweight, like, fighter's survival, like, for real, man. Like, this is something I could get really accustomed to carrying, like, on a regular basis. I was thinking I would chop my old refrigerator up into little bitty pieces and put it all in the trash can on video with this, but which I might do anyways. But damn, I'm taken aback that this is only 31 bucks, you guys. Like, Uncle Junk gives credit where credit is due. Look at the jimping, good jimping. Man, I like that. And you know, it's got a hollowish grind too. But the top edge is a false, it's not, you know, it's just a swedge. It's not ground to sharpness, but the back cuts. Man, that really, see how that flies? This thing is really a, this knife would be a wood processing monster in the wilderness. I suspect that they're probably not bullshitting about the heat treat. Hey man, in this economy, I give credit where credit's due, man. This automatically goes in top my favorite knife list, because if you could get something that is this good for that price, hell man, you can't beat that. And dude, this was a gift, but this isn't sponsored or nothing. This wasn't a gift from the company. This was just somebody I know sent this to me to check out. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put this thing through some paces. We're gonna have some fun with this. If you want to see me do anything in specific with this thing, let me know in the comments. I read the comments. I try and get back to everybody. If I don't get back to you, know that, like, the government's hiding your comment from me. Yeah, girthy boy, 6 millimeters thick. I am gonna put the link. I've probably said that. Look at that. This is like the best news I can give you guys since they decided to put your Cracker Barrel sign back the way it was. You know what I'm saying? The Cracker Barrel boy. Yeah. So, there it is, you guys. Even comes with that cool lanyard. And don't forget this bitchin' sheath, you guys. Hey, man, look. Knife companies, take note. All knife companies, take note. Cold Steel, take note. Securex, or this. This is a $31 knife. Look at this clamshell. Beautiful Kydex sheath. All you knife companies out there, if these dudes, I don't even know, man. We don't even know what the sorrow nets look like that are around this factory. They could be chock full. We don't know. But I'm telling you, you know, forced labor or not, you other knife companies, you need to get it together. If these guys got a sheath this good, here, let me, look at this. That's a good sheath, man. Quiet sheath with the little rigmarole. 31 bucks. Come on, get out of here. Forget about it. What? Radical. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna shut it up. Happy Friday to everybody. It is Labor Day weekend. Get yourself a Labor Day present. Here you go. Labor Day present. The GTKii GTK2. Beastly. Super budget beast. Yeehaw. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.